Hello, welcome to the Alone Show. I'm your host, John Alone. In this episode, we don't have any regulars for, well, you know the reasons, yada yada yada, so on and so forth. As for our guest, he's from Alexandria, Egypt. He's a singer, songwriter, and a model. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Moustafa Taco.
Hey,
Hello there.
hello.
How's life?
So yeah, everything is going good here, I guess, if we can say that. Um yeah, I've been doing a lot of music, English music. I released my latest EP, which is called Taco. It's like self-titled, and that was released earlier of March on the 9th. And yeah, it has some genres in it, disco vibes, bop vibes. I have a song called Luciento. It was Latino, the first time I ever tried Latino, and yeah.
Hmm. Alright then, sounds good. And what kind of music genres do you lean yourself more towards to when you make your music?
Well, most of the time I go with electro pop, R&B type of pop R&B type of thing, and lately I've been doing a lot of experimentals like rock and Spanish, and yeah,
All right then, sounds good.
thank you.
Welcome. What inspired you to become a music artist?
I got inspired by a lot of other artists. Like, I used to listen to English songs when I was young, and here in Egypt, we don't listen to that much of English. Most of the people here listen to Arabic, because that's the main language here. And what happened is one of my friends sent me a whole playlist out of English songs: Justin Bieber, Nicki Minaj, Justin Timberlake, Ariana Grande, Adele, and I started to like listen to them a lot. And I grew up listening to these type of songs, this type of music, and I started to do some covers here and there. Some of my friends was like, "Yeah, you sound so good. You just need a little bit of practicing, and you will be like a pop star." And yeah, we started there.
Fantastic. Are there any music artists that you want to do collab with someday?
Major or independent kind of thing.
Any really?
Well, if we're gonna talk about major, I would love, love, love to collaborate with Doja Cat or probably Nicki. Yeah,
Hmm.
they're so nice. Doja's hilarious. I love her so much. I love her style of music. She's so experimental with her craft and everything, and that kind of feels like what I do and what I love doing. So I feel like this is going to be something if that happens.
Yeah, I think I can see that really.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, was there any uh, was there at any point you want to do anything besides music?
Yeah, well, I've done some modeling, and not for the biggest brands ever, but like I tried some here and there. Instagram modeling, I tried for fashion. I'm getting so obsessed with fashion nowadays, and yeah, I'm watching a lot of fashion shows, and I love fashion. I was just shopping earlier this morning, and I was like visiting some brands here and there and stuff like that. Fashion is so good, and it's a way to represent yourself, if that's what we're gonna say. Like the first impression is most probably about something that you're wearing, and yeah, it's really, really, really good.
Yeah,
Also,
absolutely.
I've done some acting. It was like I've done some acting and like before, right before Corona, and I want to just say something. It's the hardest. Acting is the hardest thing to do.
Oh
Literally.
yeah, absolutely.
It takes a lot of time, pressure, energy. It's not an easy thing. Like if I'm going to say the easiest thing to do is being a model, like it's not that hard compared to the acting or the music. But yeah, acting is the hardest thing I've ever done in my whole life, to be honest.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Who was the funniest person you've met?
Uh, Funniest person I've ever met would probably be an old friend. Yeah, an old friend. He used to like make me laugh out loud a lot.
Hmm. All right then. If you could travel back in time, what decade would you want to live in?
If I would travel back in time, I would probably go back to maybe the 80s, 90s. I'm not going back any older than that, to be honest.
Hmm. All right
Because
then.
their fashion there was amazing.
Oh yes, that I can agree on.
Yeah.
This is a question that came from the top of my head.
All right.
So, have you ever thought about trying out space tourism?
Space tourism.
Hmm.
Yeah. You know what? 2 weeks ago, I've noticed me and my friends, we've noticed something weird in the sky. And I even tried to like take a video of it. It looked so weird. Like it was, we have the beach here in Alexandria. And most of the time when there is a full moon, you see that light on the beach at night. And
Hmm.
2 weeks ago, we've seen something so bright. We thought it was like another planet or something. And then it moved. It literally moved, and it moved so fast. That time I was like, one of my friends with me didn't agree about or didn't even believe on the existence of aliens and stuff like that. When he saw that, he changed his mind 180 degrees. He was like, yeah, there's something existing out there. So I would love to try that.
All right then, fabulous. If you had a song for every time you enter the room, what song would that be?
Oh my god. You know, like I have a lot of favorite songs, and each day depends on my mood, depends on how the day is going. But like right now, I don't really know. Like I have a lot of songs in mind that I love personally. But there is that song that I've been listening to lately. It's by Liv Grace Blue. Her name is Bad Chick.
Hmm. Okay then.
That song is so good. It makes me feel empowered.
Oh yeah, it sure does. How much time do you spend on the internet?
Well, as me trying to be like an influencer beside all of that, because that helps you to get the followers, the everything. I don't spend it like just scrolling through the feed and just looking at pictures and stuff. No, I actually spend time trying to figure out the algorithm, how to get there, how to promote my music, stuff like that, because that's what's most important to me on social media nowadays. Just how to promote yourself on the right way. And yeah, I spend most probably around, let's see, I have an iPhone. Let me just check how much on screen time exactly. And yep, 4 hours and a half.
Oh, okay then. If you could create your own job title, what would it be?
My own job title. Oh, okay. You mean like a main job or
Main job, side job, any job really.
I would probably call it like yeah, probably like a singer. That would be it. Because that's the main goal to me. Any other goal like modeling, acting, anything, those came with the music.
Hmm. Okay, I can see that. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
I would love to live in Paris. Even though I don't know how to speak French, to be honest, but like Paris is city of love. The weather is good. People wear really good high fashion type of thing, and you feel like everyone is in love there. So yeah, even they have the French kiss type of thing.
Oh, yes. It all makes a lot of sense.
hmm
What's the best way to travel?
I actually didn't go on a plane before, but like I feel like it's the fastest and it's the most comfortable. Some people tell me like it's so not comfortable, it's scary, the when you take off, but I feel like I'm gonna enjoy it because I love trying new adventures and I love the feeling of the adrenaline just pushing through all my body. So like yeah,
Okay, okay. What hobby would you get into if time and money was not an issue?
I would probably get into making my own brand, like trying to make a whole brand out of from level 1 to the end of it, because like when you have a brand it never ends, you just keep on making more products and promoting. So yeah, I feel like it's going to be a really good journey.
Okay then, sounds good.
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Welcome. If you can get an exotic pet, what would it be?
I would probably get like a lizard, the one that have like colors and stuff. So yeah, I would probably get it.
Ah, very good. What is your favorite holiday tradition?
I love Halloween. I really love Halloween. I do celebrate it, me and my friends here in Egypt. It's really good. I love horror movies. I love snacks and popcorn and this type of thing. Wearing costumes. So yeah, that's my favorite.
Fabulous. Do you like spicy food?
Yes, I adore spicy food. And my most
Me.
favorite spicy is takis, by the way.
Oh, okay. I like spicy food too.
Nice.
Yeah. What could you give a 40-minute presentation on without any preparation whatsoever?
I would probably talk about a 40-minute presentation. Wow. I would probably talk about maybe how to motivate yourself. Like most of the time my friends go back to me when they feel down, when they feel like they want some motivation. I love motivating people up.
Yeah, I agree.
Thanks.
Welcome. Would you rather not be able to open any closed doors or not be able to close any open doors?
I would rather not to be able to close any open doors because when you leave a door behind without it being closed 100%, you still have the chance to go back to it if you feel the need to.
Okay, I can
And
see the
that could
logic in that.
that could actually help you.
Yeah, I agree. Where do you see yourself 20 years from now?
Oh my god. That's the type of question that I feel like I have a struggle answering it. Um it's not the first time I ever get asked that question, and every time I struggle a little bit. But what I'm going to say is probably uh yeah, I'm going to be out of Egypt and I'm going to be having like other albums out definitely, and I'm gonna have at least one Arabic album out, and hopefully I get nominated to any of the music genres awards. Maybe having my own brand as well. That would be like amazing.
Okay, that sounds like a fabulous plan.
Thanks.
Welcome. If you opened a business, what kind of business would that be?
Well, I did open up like a brand with my name, Mustafa Taco, before. It was just as a merch for my music and everything, and it was just basically like tops, denims, couple of phone covers, that type of thing. I didn't have like a specific brand plan. It was just about the merch and having a brand. I thought about making like lipstick, lip gloss type of thing because I love taking care of my lips and I love how a lot of other influencers did it. The packaging is simple, everything about that. So yeah, I might have something like that, or I might think about making another product like cozy type of vibes in your home, that type of thing.
Ah, okay then. What's your favorite season?
I love winter.
Ah, me too.
I don't like when it's so cold, but like I love the rain. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like the rain too. Especially the snow. It's the snow that gives me nostalgia, that's for sure.
Yeah, the snow is really beautiful. I didn't experience it that much here in Egypt, but I would love to experience it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's the best. Have you ever thought about living off the grid?
Living off the grid, what do you mean by that exactly?
So, what I mean by living off the grid, I'm talking about somewhere rural in the middle of nowhere. You're like out of sight of any form of civilization. You just live somewhere in the woods. It's just you and some basic essential needs. That is it.
Well, what's fun is I was just talking with someone about that yesterday, and I was actually telling them that it wouldn't be possible because like it's in human type of thing. We all born like that. Humans can't live alone, and that's human nature basically. You just can't live alone. You will definitely need to seek out help from someone. You're gonna definitely need to talk to someone, or else you're gonna go crazy or you're gonna die early.
Yes, that does make sense.
Hmm.
When things break, do you prefer to fix them or replace them?
It depends on how bad it's damaged. Some things can't be replaced. Let's say that someone so genuine to you gave you a type of gift, and that gift been with you forever, and then it got broken. You will
Okay.
never gonna replace it because if you're gonna replace it, then you're gonna lose the meaning behind it.
Mm, yes, of course. If you could turn any activity into an Olympic sport, what would you have a good chance at winning a gold medal for?
Wow. Probably running. I run so fast since I was young. I run so fast that they told me that they would try to put me in the Olympics for running, and I didn't take that road. I just focused on music.
Okay, I can understand that. If someone wrote a book about you, what do you think its title would be?
It's gonna be titled probably um, "Enjoy the Problem."
Ah, alright then. What is the best pair of shoes you have ever owned?
Okay, I let me tell you this. I own about 13 shoes or even more. I'm obsessed. Um, I can't even pick, but like the one I was wearing today, which is my favorite, is Puma.
Ah, alright then. And you have so many pairs of shoes you can't pick between them.
Yeah, I'm just keep on buying shoes and I'm obsessed with it. So yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Have you ever experienced any paranormal activities?
Yep, I did. It was so crazy. I was young. I have an older brother, and I was in my room in front of my desk just getting everything arranged because I have an exam next day. And my brother, when he walks in the house going into my room, he makes some noise. most of the time. So that day I was just giving my back to the door and he went by and I felt the air. I listened to his noise walking by and I felt the air. You know when someone walk behind you, you feel the air of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, he walked right behind me and I even talked to him. I was like talking without looking at him and then I turned around, there was nothing. And
Oh.
I felt the rush of the adrenaline and I screamed and I started running because I was so scared. Somebody walked behind me and I thought it was my brother, but it was nobody.
Oh wow.
So that was
That's
crazy.
yeah. That shit. That was crazy. That's mad. What would a world populated by clones of you be like?
Populated by what? I'm sorry.
What would a world populated by clones of you? What would that be like?
Clones of me. Oh my god, the world is gonna be on fire. That's gonna be crazy. I don't like
Ah,
that idea at all.
yeah. Of course. It would get pretty boring after a while.
It would definitely be boring. Like I can't imagine myself dealing with a lot of other Mustafas. That would be no, no, especially because I'm a Gemini. So
Yeah. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. If you could have an unlimited supply of one thing for the rest of your life, what would that be?
water. You can't live without water. So
Yeah, I agree. We all need water to stay, keep ourselves hydrated.
hmm
If you could use magic to do one mundane task for the rest of your life, what would that be?
it would probably be to disappear when I want and go back visible whenever I want as well.
Oh, all right then. That's pretty cool. Would you rather be able to breathe underwater or have an agility of a cat?
I love underwater, but at the same time, it freaks me out because of all the monster seas and everything. Um, like a lot of scientists said that they didn't explore that much in the ocean. We know a lot of about the world, the earth, but we don't know much about the water. So that's freaking me out. I
Oh,
would rather go the other way, to be honest.
okay. Yeah, yeah, I agree. What is the best way to stay motivated?
Wow, the best way to stay motivated is to do things that you love. Let's say that you didn't drink coffee for a while. Why don't you just go grab a coffee? If you want to watch a movie, just do it. If you feel like you didn't you want to write something out of your head just to feel a little bit at ease instead of being depressed, you can just grab a note and a pen and write it down. That would be nice. Doing stuff that you feel like you want to, basically taking care of yourself.
Okay. If your life was a meal, what kind of meal would it be?
It would probably be like dinner.
Interesting. What is your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve is when you like hold a cat and they start making that sound that they are comfortable and they are enjoying you holding them.
Yeah.
That feels good.
Ah, all right then. I can see that. What is something popular now, but in 5 years, everyone will look back on it and be embarrassed they even liked it in the first place?
I feel like it might be the stupid TikToks that people make that I make as well. Because like I used to make a lot of TikToks that I'm not so proud of. I look back at it and I feel like how did I post that? You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of people are doing that right now. I feel like in 3 to 4 years from now they're gonna be like, how did I do that and how did I like doing that?
Oh, yes. I would be like that too. And even today, I'll look back at my videos I posted on TikTok like back in 2018. I was like, why am I like that? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yo,
I did that too.
yeah, we've all been there. What is worth spending more time on to get the best out of it?
Spending the most time would be like to get the most out of it. I would probably be drinking coffee in the morning and talking with my mom about life. Um, that keeps me going actually every day, and that motivates me to continue the whole day.
Fabulous. If life is a game, like some people say, what are some of the rules to play it?
I don't like going with the rules to my life. I feel like I love feeling free on what I'm gonna do because I don't like the routine, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I need to try something new every now and then. And yeah, number one rule is going to be just don't put yourself at risk.
Okay, I could stick by that. What's your favorite kind of dessert?
Oh my god. I feel like I love the candied excuse me. I feel like I love the candied anything that has that glaze. It tastes so sweet. So, yeah, any
Ah,
cake with a glaze it would be beautiful.
sweet. What item has drastically improved your life?
The piano. I bought a piano like 3 years ago or even oh my god, no. Um 6 years ago. Yeah.
Ah, right
Whenever
then.
I feel down or depressed, I go for it.
Okay, fabulous. Would you rather sleep on the ceiling or sleep on the wall?
Probably the ceiling cuz like wall is not good for my health. All the blood is going to go down to my brain, so
Ah, yes, of course. And also, by sleeping on the ceiling, you can see who's coming into your room without them knowing that you're even there in the first place.
yeah, that works. And at the same time, they said that ceilings, when you land on a ceiling actually take off all the negative energy from you.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's gonna be good.
Oh, yeah, I agree. If your mind was an island, what would it look like?
Oh my god, that was so inspiring and so deep. I just like when once you said an island, I imagined just a normal beach, really beautiful beach with the sand, and there's like that cave shaped like a skull type of thing. And there's a lot of palm trees there. So yeah, imagine a small skull inside my head, like an
Ah,
island. That's so
sweet.
yeah, that's so inspiring.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is all we have for this episode. It was great having you here, Moustafa, talking about your works as a music artist, your modeling career, living in Alexandria, and a lot of things. It's been fabulous.
Thank you. It was nice talking to you.
You're welcome. And until next time, stay tuned for more.